I had a column in a local newspaper called the Hartford News, and this column ran for like 10, 12 years. I started in 2004 and I finished it in like 2015 or 16.
Here's a three from Styles and he knocks it down.
The Hartford News let me cover anything and everything. They let me cover whatever I want. And I've long been interested in covering sports. And, the business of college sports is one that's really important. So I'm sitting on the floor of the Hartford Civic Center before a University of South Florida game, and I hear Tim Tolikin, the sports information officer for UConn, behind me. I'm screwing my lens into my camera and getting myself ready, and I hear him say to somebody from the University of South Florida, "Can you believe the Ohio State University is canceling all travel for non-essential basketball personnel?" And I let that sit with me for the rest of the game. So I went into the press conference and I raised my hand, and Calhoun called on me, and he knows I like to spar. He knew me. And so I just threw high heat at him. And I said, "Coach, you're the highest paid employee in the state." And before I could finish, he issued the famous "not a dime back" retort. Coach, considering that you're the highest paid state employee and there's a $2 billion budget deficit,
yep.
Do you think that—
Not a dime back.
Not a dime back.
Not a dime back. I'd like to be retired someday.
Ken Krajewski is a legend. The guy stood up there and he stood tall to authority. Now, I love Jim Calhoun. I love the UConn Huskies, but I thought it was a really interesting concept where you have this press person not just lauding praise on someone, but really challenging authority.
You're not really that stupid, are you?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, really—
My best advice to you,
Yeah.
shut up.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Very polite. I was sitting in a movie theater that afternoon with my wife after that game, and we got a call, and then my phone started blowing up, and I'm like, oh man, that went national, didn't it?
The point Ken was trying to make there was that perhaps we should all make a sacrifice to give back at a time of need. And I think that comes from Ken's innate interest in serving others. He's really looking at the greater good.
It's created conversation in the United States about the injustice that Upton Sinclair was writing about, the injustice of college sports and blood and oil back in 1927. So for me, I feel that I helped move the conversation along.